Hi, everybody. Welcome to PBA 400, where organizations and management comes alive. We have a super exciting week ahead of us, not only because it's a short week, but because we're studying and learning some really, really cool stuff. Emmy Lou is here. Emmeline Louise, she wanted to say hi to you guys. Said hello. Hi, guys. Hello. All right. Good girl. You're such a good girl. You're so cute. Good girl. Okay. Okay. So Dixie is with her grandmother tonight. So Emmy's staying with her mom and dad. So that's why it's just Emmy tonight. So anyway, we're starting into some really cool stuff. I know we've had a couple of weeks off from class just because we had spring break, and then last week we were working on our rough drafts. I got a lot of really great rough drafts in. The ones that I've taken a look at are looking sharp, off to some really, really good starts. We've also got all of our exams posted and graded. I'm sorry that it's taken a little bit longer than expected. My wife had some medical issues that we had to be tending to, and so I'm a little bit behind on my grading. But anyway, I am working diligently to get caught up. I do have all the exams posted and hope to have everything else caught up to date soon. So anyway, we're launching into our politics tonight, and this week, where we're going to look at the political organizations and atmosphere in organizations. I want to just kind of color the word politics for you guys a little bit. The idea of politics in an organization sometimes has a negative light. It's sometimes presented in a way that says, oh, he or she are playing politics. Well, part of that is that that politics aren't necessarily a bad thing. Okay, again, our job as leaders, as managers, as public administrators is to be able to see situations objectively, right, and fairly and balanced. So there are sides to politics that are positive and that are constructive. So let's look at an example. A political situation at work where you've built a relationship, say that with your boss, and you have a really, really, really great idea, and he or she really, really likes you and really, really thinks that you're super smart and you've built a really great relationship with them, and you put this idea forward, that relationship and you being able to get your idea implemented within the organization go hand in hand. To a certain extent, that is playing politics in the sense that you've built that relationship and use it as a vehicle to leverage your idea to go forward. Sure, your idea has great merit, but that relationship that you've built has greased the wheels for your idea to move forward. So playing politics can be of great advantage. Learning to do so effectively can be a great advantage to you in your professional life, as well as, say, for example, in the political world. It happens a lot that way in that world as well. It's really a lot about relationships. It's about interests. It's about various groups coming together to make things happen. And so I, to a certain extent, wanted to remove that negative connotation necessarily of politics and color it in an objective light, that it can be a very constructive thing, and in a lot of ways it's a way that things get done just in reality. So when you guys are in organizations moving forward, the organizations you're in right now, don't be afraid of playing politics. Don't be afraid of building relationships. Don't be afraid of doing networking. That's the way that things work. And we're also going to be looking this week at some strategic management. We're going to be doing what's called a SWOT analysis. If you've never done a SWOT analysis before, It's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And so a SWOT analysis is going to allow you to look at an organization and assess those four elements of an organization. And it's a really, really important tool to use whenever you're managing an organization or leading an organization, because you need to know what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, the opportunities that are in front of your organization, as well as the threats, because those are the signposts ahead, so to speak. The opportunities and the threats. Those are the things that you need to be looking out for, or building your goals around. Okay, or managing risk against when it comes to threats. Okay, your strengths, you need to be playing into those strengths or continuing to build on those strengths. Weaknesses, maybe those are some things you need to be working at. Okay, or there are things that in an organization you might want to steer clear from doing, because you know that's the organization just isn't there yet, and it's kind of a work in progress in that area. So we're going to be looking at SFA from a SWOT perspective, and have a discussion board. Okay, so really, really good tool. Something that when y'all get into graduate school or get out into the real world or in your jobs today, not only in this class, but SWOT analysis is something that if you haven't seen before, it's going to be coming up again and again, and it's a really, really useful tool to put in your back pocket. So anyway, y'all have a great week. It is a short week. It's the lessons and the modules are due by Wednesday at 11 p.m. Hope y'all are having a great, great week, and look forward to talking to you later. As you know, I'm pretty much always available. Feel free to call me on my cell, text, email. My cell is 936-205-8236. Have a great week. Thanks.